Hello everybody, welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Stephen as Dromm the sorcerer, Erin as Lily the fighter, Tim as Vinny the rogue, and joining us soon will be Nakul as Sir Pen the paladin. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right. Let's do a little recap from the last time. It was DeGaulle. Nate and Jenkins are on their way to Windville. You have all finished your 4 library searches, and you'll all discuss your next steps. Travel to Wesleyville via the northern Torren route seems to make the most sense. And you meet Attil, a merchant heading south and then further into the forest. He agrees to take you as far as the port town Neriel. In the hour you have between then and when he leaves, you get Ostrid, the owlbear, your new friend. You visit a butcher, a stationery shop, and most importantly, Ariane's Pies is visited, and 13 pies are purchased. That night on the road at camp, Lily and Ostrid try hunting for the first time, and with the help of Lily's cat familiar, kill a deer and bring it back. The next day on Tall, you arrive after more traveling. You arrive at noon at the Neriel, which is the port town on the river Eilith. Looking at the boats, you see a larger one that's a little bit shoddy, but you decide to approach, and it is owned by Kilwyn, a bit of an odd, jovial elf. He is a shrewd trader, and he's also leaving that day for Silent. And you decide to get on board for 15 gold each, and a pie, and 2 antlers, which he promptly attaches to the bow of his ship. The sails set themselves, and you set off down the river toward Lake Selin, not the Central Sea. So that is where we left things. However, I would like to do a little bit of a flashback and have a little bit of an adventure in the library, if you guys are amiable to that.
Absolutely. As long as it's quiet.
Oh, it'll be quiet. Don't you worry. All right, so you each had your own librarians. As they were bringing you back, Vinny, yours had mentioned in connection to some of the dragons, ancient tablet pieces that they coveted. Dromm, you were with, I believe, the head librarian. Or no, you were with Lady Erin. That's right. But as you all start to come back together, and you're sort of talking about what you learned, the head librarian, Kelleran Nelonia, something is tripped in her head, and she remembers a journal from a previous head librarian, and she decides to share it with you. And so you follow her to her office. And there she rummages through, or flips through a large bookcase with these hand-bound leather volumes. And she takes down one with an A embossed on the leather cover. This is the journal of Anundel the Wise, and if I'm not mistaken, when I became head librarian, something stood out to me. Because, well, let me just see if I can find it. And you guys all sort of wait with bated breath as she flips through this journal. Yes, here it is. A very interesting story. A high elf, a wizard, named Tharmbar the Dyer. He actually visited, studied, and it makes mention to a part of the library that I had never heard of before. But he was basically granted certain permissions because of some world events, and then he left into the mountains. But the reason I mention it is because she took the time to write down that he had come with a piece of a tablet, an arcane relic of some sort. And I don't know, I just thought, all the other conversations going on, it sort of jogged that piece loose. But
do you think that tablet may have something to do with my abilities?
She looks. She gives like a knowing look to the librarian who is with you, Dromm, and anything's possible, Dromm, but probably not.
Okay. I'm thinking about what to do.
Well, Lily would probably have talked with Agnes at this point, yes?
Yes. Now,
That's
I did look into that. So technically, the big conversation that you have with Adept Evath happens the next day. However, we do know that you and Agnes talked a lot about the amulets and things like that, and you learned...
Well, I think I was sending stoning
Yes.
Agnes while I was with Diebold.
Yes.
And talking about Saloon.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So at least I don't know if Lily knows anything about the tablets then. But Vinny heard about the tablets.
Yes.
How about this then? Dromm says, "Well, do you have the tablet here?"
No, I unfortunately, the account doesn't say what became of it, but I just thought you should know.
Would this tablet be able to help us take down a black dragon?
It could be what the dragon covets. I'm not sure, but based on the leeway that this Tharambor was given, it must have been something of either great importance, great power, or perhaps both.
So if we could find it, would we be allowed to even take it?
If it is within the halls of this library, it is under the care of this library. I do not think I could let you leave with it.
Okay, well, thank you for the information. Have a nice day.
And you sort of leave her offices. Give me a perception check as you're leaving.
No, of course. I don't have Lily's page up.
Oh, I can't roll for you here.
No. But if you can at least tell me what her perception is.
+5.
I'll get there in a moment.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, you all
Can
should.
you just roll a d20 for me and I'll add 5?
Oh, alright, so this is
A d20.
darn it. Been a while.
And I'll just add 5.
19.
16.
19. as you guys are leaving the office to head back to sort of the main entrance where you'd left the other librarians, Dromm, thinking about this tablet that may hold the secret to your powers, you sort of stop to take a moment, and you look and you see some movement out of the corner of your eye. There's someone watching you down a darkened hallway.
I message, let's say Lily, and say, Lily, do you see that movement down that hallway?
So I'm guessing I'm going to have to roll.
Well, there's a hallway in front of you, and there's hallways to either side, and there's an office behind you. So you're not sure what hallway Dromm means, but you could look around.
If she happens to look at me, then I would sort of do a little thing.
All right, you can do a little of that. You look down the hallway. It's pretty dark. Lily does not have dark vision. Dromm, do you have dark vision, actually?
I don't have dark vision.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, there's not. I mean, there's the library is not lit with flames. It's lit with sort of arcane lights, so the books don't catch on fire. You look down this hallway. You're not really sure.
So I'll message Dromm back. Do you think you saw something important?
I think I saw someone looking at us.
It might have been me.
Do you want to investigate?
Yes. You got my back?
I got your back.
Okay. I start to walk down that hallway.
All right. You go down the hallway. And...
Oh.
Yeah?
How long is the hallway?
Oh. About 20 feet, and then you see it sort of ends in a T.
Gotcha.
And it's lined with books.
I stop walking as fast. I walk much slower, taking smaller steps.
All right. Yeah, Sir Penn and Vinny get a little bit ahead. You look down this hallway, which ends in a T, and a diminutive figure steps out into the flickering arcane light, sandy-haired, and holds out an item for you. Doesn't say a word.
I reach for the item. I look down as I take it from him.
He sort of presses it into the palm of your hand, makes a brief moment of eye contact with you, and then disappears. And you're holding in your hand about 4 inches across. It's sort of a hexagonal piece of stone with an embossed T on it.
T for tablet.
T for tablet.
No, T for Therabum. Theraborn. Theraburn.
One of those.
Theraflu.
Theraflu. Why didn't I go with Theraflu?
Just put that in a cup of water and it'll dissolve.
I bet this is a clue that will lead us to a piece of the tablet.
Approximately how? Well, I don't know. All right. So Lily, walking, like taking minuscule steps, looks over her shoulder to see if she could see what's going on.
Yeah, you see someone hand something to Dromm and then scamper off.
Maybe I start veering off to the side.
Sure. What are you doing, Dromm?
I see Lily approach, and I copy what our Baggins friend did, and sort of pass silently the piece to Lily.
All right, Lily, give me an insight check.
But can I do a detect magic spell?
Sure.
Alright, so I'm going to cast detect magic, which I'm pretty sure that I have.
Can you do a detect magic spell?
I mean, I know that I can because I got it specifically as Lily, but I can't scroll up.
That's fine.
Alright.
It definitely glows with enchantment. It is enchanted in some way.
Okay. There it is. Detect magic. All right. Cast it.
You recognize this sort of thing because when Diebold Nixdorf was first taking you on your wild ride, he had a few of these in a case on his belt.
Few of them in his case on belt. Matches. Bible. Belt. Okay. So I'll say to Dromm, I think this might be like a key.
I assume
Because
Vinny and
Diebold-
Serpen come back. Sorry.
Diebold had some of these on his belt, and maybe it's like how to access different areas of the library.
Like a card reader?
What is the symbol on it?
It looks like a letter T.
Okay. Are there other T's?
Am I able to read anything on
You can
sides or anything?
give me an investigation check.
21.
21. There are sort of written along the sort of the thin edge, right? The circumference. There is Elvish script, high Elvish script.
Oh, so it would not be Sylvan?
No, it's sort of like a precursor.
Precursor, okay. Alright.
Do you speak Sylvan?
I do. Because I was very taken in by the Fey regions, and that's
Gotcha.
what I wanted to learn afterwards.
Vinny, what do you speak? What do you speak, Vinny?
He speaks Elvish.
Not high elf. Common, dwarvish, elvish, orc, and thieves.
Why don't
I
you
don't-
guys both? So between the two of you, what would this be? Arcana?
It's like, I almost feel it's like one of us speaks French and the other speaks Spanish, and we're trying to interpret Latin.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's like. So what the heck kind of that's intelligence. So give me both intelligence checks.
Straight intelligence?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think straight intelligence.
Somehow I have
Or history if you want. Is history intelligence? It probably is. You could
Doesn't
probably.
matter, I got a 21 again.
All right.
19.
All right. You roughly translated into your something about being halfway there, and what's next is in between. You're not 100% sure.
Whoa, we're halfway there.
Oh, what's next is in between. Okay, well,
So I obviously know what you guys have found because I've seen you and I've walked over at this point, right?
Yeah, you've been looking at it with.
Been looking at it, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you guys were stealing books or something. So I look up and I go, does this mean we found the first tablet?
I don't know if this would be an actual tablet though, because I saw Diebold with a few of these, and I don't think that Diebold has all of the tablets.
After a bunch of tablets?
Or does Diebold have all the tablets?
You last saw him by the front entrance, or the big front entrance of the library.
All right. How about this? You guys hang out here. I'm gonna go talk to Diebold, and I'm gonna ask him, what it is he's wearing around his belt. So hang out here. I go kind of trot along the hallway to find Diebold.
All right. Oh, hey, Lily. Did you figure out everything you needed to do? Where are your friends?
I think they went to look for a bathroom.
Oh, well, we have many of those in the library. You always need to keep hydrated, and of course, well, that's got to go somewhere.
Yes. Now I was admiring your belt and some of the things that you have on there. Can you tell me what are these different things that you have? Like, are they like kind of like your master keys, or are they like tokens, or is this just like for look, or do they have purpose?
Oh no, these every librarian, when they reach a certain level, and he sort of like swings it around in front. It kind of looks like a like something that you would like if you have a bunch of coasters, they could like go in this, and then it's got a leather thing coming over with a snap in the front, and he's got it on his back. So he sort of swings it around to the front of him, and he like unhitches it, and he takes out a couple. He's like, "Oh, these are for the elevators. If it's a section that's not commonly gone to, well, you use these, and it'll take you right to it. But you got to be a high enough level librarian to get one of these. And let me tell you, it took me a lot of years. But yeah.
Oh, so
Do you need to
there's
go
kind of-
research something else?
Well, maybe, but I don't know exactly what it is I need to look for. It's forming in my mind. So, are you going to be available? Like,
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'll be around.
okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Thanks. And
Okay.
which one's the first one you got?
Oh well, no. When you reach a level 3 librarian, you get the set to the you get the whole set together.
Oh, I thought maybe like it was like one thing at a time, and you graduated to the next.
I mean, ooh, yeah. Well, there are some that are available at higher levels, but I'm still working toward that.
Of course, of course. Um, okay, thank you. Very cool. All right, so I go back and I tell them that it's essentially a key for the elevator to bring you to a specific section. So maybe we have to confiscate an elevator, use this, and see where it takes us.
So we're going to library jail, aren't we?
Well, they have to catch us first, right?
That's totally gonna happen.
Well, just like any prequel, we know that it ends up okay, in theory. So
Yeah, but are we now wanted felons?
well, that's a fair point. The butterfly effect and all that. No, I don't know.
We're not back in that library ever. All right. Do we know where there's a elevator?
Yeah, they are around. It's like they can go more places than one of our normal elevators, but they are sort of dispersed around the building, so you could get to one.
Okay. Well, let's try to find one that might not have a lot of people nearby.
Yeah. So you sort of like, looking at books, moving around, acting nonchalant, and you find one, and you all pile into it, and you see at the front of it, there looks like a receptacle that it would fit in.
All right, Dromm. Go ahead and put it in. I saw. Did I see Diebold using it, or
No, the places you went did not require it.
Okay.
Okay.
Out of curiosity, were we all escorted no matter where we were in the library, or were there points where we could be around these places unescorted?
At one point, you guys were by yourselves, and then someone because you were like using mage hand to like fly books around or whatever. But yeah, normally, basically, because of the interactions you have, you are now sort of like on your own. But there are parts of the library that you can't get to without taking the elevators, and so presumably you're bound within its
Right.
general admission.
we're in the kiddie section. Now we're going to the reference section.
Restricted section.
So restricted.
So I put the thing.
All right.
Down on the thing.
And
T side up or T side down?
I wouldn't know.
Try T side down.
Well, it's actually vertical.
Oh, it's
So
like a coin?
Yeah, exactly. You'd probably put the T facing you. But yeah, I mean, either way.
Okay.
I would probably put the T facing me.
Yeah. It seems like the facing you side.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like as soon as you let go of it, it's like you hear this sort of in the elevator, and you're all like, oh! And it goes further and faster than the first time. And Lily, you were probably one who went the furthest than the other guys. But it's going for a while. And you're holding on through the darkened corridors. Once in a while, you pass by an opened one with like a splash of light as you whiz past another arcane source of light. And then eventually, it stops. And you are in front of what looks like a giant door of some kind. And you hop out of the elevator.
Do we get our key back?
Up to you.
Yeah, let's take our key back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to have to walk back.
Yeah.
You take the key out. The elevator stays where it is. And I will now text you a photo of what you see in front of you.
How long did it take for the elevator ride? Like, is my detect magic no longer... Because I'm sure it took time for us to translate too, so I'm guessing it's past 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking.
Yeah, no worries. I'll also put it here.
Unfortunately, I don't remember if we used any magic prior to this point, so, you know, any magic we might have had.
I assume you had a long rest, and
Okay.
probably the detect magic's the only thing you cast.
Okay.
Ooh.
Basically, it's a large, probably 12-foot tall. Whoops. That's weird. What just happened? It's a large, probably 12-foot tall set of double wooden doors set in the stone wall of the library.
With letters all over them.
Yeah. So, do any of these... And these letters, are they in common, or are they in the High Elvish, or...
They are in High Elvish. Good question.
Okay. So, can we see if the key has the similar letters in a particular order? The elevator key?
The T matches, if that's what you're asking. What other letters?
Well, you know how you said that there was High Elvish written around the edge of the key?
Yes. Yeah, same character set.
If we could pick out any similar, like maybe letters that are close to each other, or words that we might be able to find all of the letters on the door. Like if one of the words said half, would we be able to find that word scattered about? Like, I'm wondering if we just have to touch them in order.
Gotcha. There are a lot of letters. So let's see. So you're saying you wanna. What would you like to do? You'd like, yeah.
So I want to look at the edge of the key.
Okay.
And find where I think the beginning is.
Okay.
And start looking for letters that match on the door.
Okay.
And then as I find a letter that matches in that order, I want to touch it. Give like a slight press against it.
There is a letter that matches. It appears to not be a capital letter. If High Elvish has capital and lowercase letters, it is a lowercase version of that letter. You try to press it, and Oddly enough, what looks like wooden door, the wood feels cold to the touch when you press it, but nothing happens.
We're assuming this is a puzzle door. Can I go over and try pulling on one of the rings?
Go for it.
All right.
It's yeah, you can reach it.
All right. I pull on the ring and pull it.
The ring moves. The ring in its hinge is not rusted or anything, but it doesn't open.
All right. I try pushing.
Nothing happens.
All right. Okay, just wanted to check that before we.
Hey, you know.
Is there any cracks or slight openings that we can try to peer through?
Keyhole?
Or just the edge of the door that we might be able to see under or through?
Oh,
There does not.
Someone can put it to a gas.
There's not a keyhole that you can see, and it's like maybe you could slip a sheet of paper a little bit in, but it's no, it's pretty darn tight. There's not.
Okay, all right.
This
So
is
it's not like we can get a reflective surface.
This is so well made, you suspect that it may have been magically created.
Could use Brock.
Yeah. Does anyone else have turn into gas cloud or turn into mist?
I can make a gas cloud.
Oh, I have my I am going to bring out my my familiar. So
Okay.
I guess I'm stealing it away from Nate and Jenkins before I would have on the boat, or before hunting. But I'm gonna bring out my familiar and actually have it appear just on what I think the other side of the door would be.
Okay. All right.
So I guess maybe
Yeah.
3 feet into the door, behind the door.
Okay.
What I'm assuming is behind the door.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to tell Vinny, Dromm, and Sir Pen that I am going to take a look around using my familiar, and they just need to, kind of keep me safe because I won't be able to use my eyes or ears at the moment. Or I can use my ears, right? I can talk, but my eyes are...
You hear and see what your familiar sees.
All right, but I can speak.
You can still speak.
Okay, so I will relay what I see and hear through my familiar.
Okay. Does your familiar have dark vision?
Well, it's a cat. I'm assuming cats might have.
All right, fair enough. You.
I don't have my thing with me.
No, I think you're probably right. Cats can see in pretty well. Yeah, it's basically you're sort of seeing in shades of gray. It appears to be not a huge room, but not small either. Maybe, I don't know, 40 by 40? So pretty big. And there's something at the far end of it that looks vaguely humanoid.
Vaguely humanoid. If I approach it, does it seem to move?
How would you like to approach it?
Well, as the cat, I'm guessing that I probably have decent stealth, but I might walk along the wall.
Okay. All right. All right.
I'm trying to find on D&D Beyond if there's a place for me to access my cat familiar. I don't even know what that would be under.
Oh, in a character interface?
Yeah.
Let's see. If you search for, just roll a d20, and we'll see.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right. 5.
Let's say it's close to pseudo dragon. 5.
Yeah. I guess its dark vision isn't so great.
I mean, there's not much. There's nothing. There's nothing to hit. It sort of moves along the wall that the door is in, hits the side wall, goes on that. As you get closer, you see that this humanoid figure is about as tall as the door. It's like 10 or so feet.
Okay. So I described this, that there is something very large and humanoid, but it seems to just be hanging out. Maybe it's some kind of guardian, maybe it's some kind of statue, maybe it's a foe.
What else do you see in the room besides the humanoid?
Oh, it's about 40 by 40 feet, and there's not much but a lot of shadows. But there's definitely something towards the back that is possibly interesting. So I think we should try to get through this door. The question is how.
If you turn around and look at the door, are there any... I don't know, does that help?
So can the cat look back at the door?
You want to go back along the wall or straight across?
Probably, well, you know what? I don't know if it really matters, because the cat is a familiar. I can pay to get it reinstated should I lose my cat. Right down the center.
Ooh.
All right. Cat goes down the center, gets to the back of the door.
All right, can I have the cat look up as far as its neck will allow it?
Yeah, no, I mean, it just looks like the back of a door. No letters on it.
No letters. Is it the same kind of like grid pattern with slight impressions, or is it solid?
No, it's solid. And in fact, there's no handles.
No handles.
If you scratch at the door, the humanoid will have to get up and let you out.
Oh, yes, because
It knows,
when a cat wants to get outside, it will not stop.
it knows you have to get out. You have to go to the bathroom.
I don't think I'm going to have my cat meow or scratch at the door.
If we had Finric, we could use his mason tools to take the door off the hinges.
Are there hinges? Can the cat see hinges?
Can the cat see hinges? No. The cat cannot see hinges.
Can we see hinges? Well, I know I'm looking through the cat's eyes, but I'll ask, Vinny, are there any hinges on the door that you can see?
You can give me an investigation check, but you don't really need to. No, there's no hinges that you can see.
15. So yeah, no. By the way, do you guys hear those noises when I roll my dice?
That's okay.
Okay. I don't know how loud that was. Maybe I'll pick,
Audible,
Just
like-
loud enough.
I'll pick quieter dice.
And there's no like word, or it wouldn't be saloon or...
The only thing I could think of is maybe the Theraburn. Can we spell out Theraburn's name?
Can you? You can. It would be a mix of capital and lowercase letters.
I'll make that suggestion to Dromm, since Dromm could probably reach letters that I cannot.
Wait, THEREBORN?
You would if Lily had looked in the journal, it's THARAMBOR. Tharambor. Tharambor the Dyer.
I tell people this. I will say that both Sir Penn and I have Misty Step. We could possibly teleport inside there.
And Lily could say approximately how wide and where they could teleport or misty step safely without, I guess, banging into any kind of solid object. Because isn't that a problem?
Correct. Yes, you can misty step into, and then you take like.
Bludgeoning
I think
damage.
you take bludgeoning. I'm not sure what happens after that, to be honest.
I think you just go to the nearest.
Nearest space you could fit. Yeah.
Oh, so that could be Plan B if we don't figure this door out.
Yeah, I don't think Lily can do anything to get in there. She can alter self, but the shape changing is really like growing gills, claws, and I think similar to disguise self, but a little bit more.
What if we push the letter T? Because our little plaque marker had a T, so this is floor T.
Well, but that's why I thought the
It's Dorothy.
Therabor
Oh, did we already hit
would
T?
also, yeah,
Oh.
definitely T was hit.
But more than T.
Yeah, but more than T.
There's no enter button, no.
No, there's no enter button or pound sign. No.
I like how you called it the pound sign and not hashtag. Drives me crazy.
I can't really use Manifest Echo outside of initiative.
You can't?
Oh, really?
Sure you can.
Really?
Why not? What does it say?
Well, I could manifest my Echo, move it, and then teleport. Like, swap places with it.
Sure. Good try. You don't have to be an initiative to do...
It just seemed, I know generally no, it just seemed like a very initiative-y thing.
No.
You can pretend you're an initiative.
You can bust out your echo anytime you want, assuming I can find it.
Alright, so I'm the only one that can't actually go in there.
We know any slick words in Elvish that have a lot of meaning?
No.
Melon.
No.
Alright. Can we put those letters in here? Can we
No.
speak friend and enter?
If you want to say friend in Elvish, you can.
I say friend in Elvish.
Presumably you guys have been talking this whole time, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll say friend in Sylvan. But I don't think that's what it is either.
Nothing seems to happen. Stephen, manifesting your echo is it's an innate ability?
I have no idea, it's a bonus action.
Okay. That tells me what I need to know.
Okay.
Alright, well, sorry, unless we can open this door, I have no way of getting in. But you're more than welcome to misty step away if you think that it's a good idea. But you would have at least one less person to help you out. My cat can't really do too much, but I could certainly try.
I'm looking at this picture, spelling words in English. Not gonna help with it.
It's in High Elvish, not...
Yeah, I mean, I think you can assume that... Yeah, assume that your English is... Yes. Spelling things is a valid course of... Language aside, spelling things is a valid course of action.
There's some words in here and some hints. Looks like Galdinger, Galdlock, Skye. Yeah.
Is there Goldinger?
Well, it just says Gald. And then you have to really get creative if you want to spell it out.
Well, Lily's like, I'm a Goldinger. And Lily professes that she's a Goldinger and demands entrance.
Ooh, type out your name.
Well, I wouldn't be doing Lily, but I would probably do Goldinger.
Not your first name, Lily. That's what I meant.
Okay. Alright, so I temporarily stop looking through my cat's eyes
Okay.
and look at the door. And I start hitting the letters for Goldinger.
They feel cool to the touch, but nothing happens.
Nope. Not Goldinger.
Okay, I
Is there a Vuvuzela?
go and hit every letter.
So you sort of touch every letter that you can. Yeah? Dromm is watching this amused. But nothing happens.
Well, Vinny, what about your last name?
Vivendare? Those V's are at the top. I can't reach that.
But you can at least ask someone to put Vivendare.
Could someone tall hit the V at the top?
Well, it's going to have to be a couple of V's, right? Vivendare?
Yeah.
Does it matter which V goes first?
I thought I was tall, but not tall enough. The left V is the best V.
Dromm could pick you up.
Sure. Dromm, can you give me a boost?
Sure.
Alright.
He's standing on his head.
Alright. Because my family owns this library, my name obviously unlocks these doors, so I type out my last name and Vivendare.
Yeah, I mean, pressing the letters still seems to do nothing.
Alright.
Is it cool to the touch for you too, Vinny?
It is.
Yeah, I think so.
Dromm, do you want to try pressing something, see what it feels like? Maybe sorcerer's magic can do it.
Sure. I go.
Do you have knock? Does anyone have knock? No.
I can knock.
Yeah, I mean the spell knock.
Oh, I can thunderclap.
Give it a shot.
No.
It's easy.
No.
Watch.
Really, I don't need it. Thanks.
Okay. Oh wait. Okay, wait, Vinny. You tried to hit all the buttons, but you couldn't, right?
I tried, yeah. I probably didn't get them all. Maybe I got them all.
Okay. Well, why don't I just hit the top two?
Yeah. Please do.
You touch the top two and nothing happens.
How do they feel?
Cold. Or cool. Not like ice cold, just like...
Alright, so while we're sitting here not getting anywhere, I look at Sir Pen. Sir Pen, please touch every combination, every permutation of the letters on this door while we're discussing.
Or just try some random thing. Put yourself to good use. Put in 10 paladin, but he wouldn't have anything to do with this.
The password to the door is Sir Pen.
Sir Penn says, "Hey, what did the side of that coin say?"
T?
It says halfway there. What's next in between? So let's look at the halfway point. So halfway, and what's next in between?
Halfway there.
Thy. Halfway there. Are we thinking halfway between the top and the bottom, or halfway from side to side? And
Well,
then between.
when you say that, Sir Penn is pressing on the T.
So like the THYT? or the T at the bottom?
The T that he can reach easier. The T at the bottom.
Okay, T at the bottom. Halfway there, and in what's next is in between. In between. It's hard to tell. Is the smaller letter that looks like the old-fashioned S with the line through it, /S, is that supposed to be?
This guy?
Yeah.
I think it's an F, yeah.
It's an F. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Okay.
So halfway there, maybe it's half of the word there, but it's an odd number word, odd letter word.
What's next is in between, so R? Well, halfway there would be the
H.
E. What's next is in between.
So then the word's in between. R, in between.
E. Halfway there, what's next is in between. But that's our rough translation. We don't know how accurate that is. This is riveting.
Hey, sorry, real quick. Okay, so wait, halfway there, let's assume it's THE, right? And then what's next is in between. So if we look 4 rows down, we have a THYE. The Y is the thing that's in between the THE.
THE, yeah. So half of there, and then in between that would be the Y.
So maybe it's just the Y.
Can someone, Dromm, can you reach the Y? Let's see if our viewers are...
Dromm can reach
If you can point it to me.
Dromm can reach the Y if someone if someone tells him what a Y is.
The letter directly above the left knocker. So the ring.
Okay.
In this row, right above it.
All right, so you touch it.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Oh.
I thought that was pretty good.
That's pretty good. I like that. Maybe if I was a...
Crypto something or other.
Have we tried the knockers?
I tried pulling and pushing them. That's it. We didn't try knocking.
I will try knocking.
Okay.
All right. So you grab one, and you hear reverberate, sort of emanate and reverberate around you a phrase in High Elvish, which between the two of you, you're like, what did that just say? And Dromm knocks again, and it says it again. And it translates to... Actually, give me some dice rolls. Let's say history.
Oh yeah. Lily's got good history, but she only got a 15.
18.
I mean, that's I would say that you translated to speak a word to open or unseal.
Ooh. Someone give me a word.
Balloon.
I say St. Louis in Elvish.
Nothing happens.
What was that word, Dromm?
Saloon?
Saloon, the name of the goddess. You say that in a couple different accents, a couple different languages. Nothing happens.
Is there even a word there?
Who was that Galandril dude?
Galdinger?
No, Galandril.
What did you... Wait, how are you know about that from Elsa?
Yeah, I guess Dromm would know about that.
Yeah, I'm not sure Dromm would know about that.
Oh, that's Silas. I don't think that the Galdingers have anything to do with this.
Then why does it say Gald on the door?
Because I'm evil? No, I'm sorry. That was inadvertent. Just gonna give you that one for free. My bad.
No. He's just trying to trick us further. It's definitely something.
All right.
Maybe it's
Oh my god.
Rub some blood on the door. It's Galdinger blood that opens it.
I don't think so.
All right. I say open in Elvish.
Nothing happens.
Please.
I say open in Sylvan.
Nothing happens.
It's a word. Halfway there. What's next is in between.
Sir Penn's looking at the he's looking at the coin. He's like, what does this T mean again?
Tablet.
Therimbor? Maybe?
How many T's are there?
Oh, so is it going to be halfway there, which is an A. What's next is in between the two A's. R. R.
Oh, there.
So A, R. Halfway there. What's next? It's in between.
So it's Therenbor. Is you thinking halfway there?
No, I was looking at halfway through the word Therimbor,
No.
which would be an A. And then what's next is in between. That would be an R is in between two A's. I don't know what other word would be AR something.
Well, is it... Sorry, did we say Therenbor as a word, as a thing to say to it?
Therenbor.
Yeah, as you say that out loud, and then Vinny repeats it, but no, nothing happens.
Okay. Because halfway there could be the halfway of Therenbor.
So we mistranslated it or spelled it wrong?
Like, we're not looking for half of there. It's there is half of... Maybe.
I don't know if it would be that close of a translation, like pair and pair. I don't know if we would be confused as to...
Alright, I push a T.
We already did push T.
I'm pushing it again. I'm pushing the other T first.
You notice that there's two T's. You press
Push
each.
it at the same time?
You press each one, and then you have a friend help press you at the same time.
Yes.
Nothing happens.
Maybe I need an enemy to push the other one.
How about the A? Well, but there's two A's. There's two R's. And I know that our DM is like, oh my gosh, this is so easy when I
No. It's your DM that's failed you.
No, because it's not that you have failed us. It's just that we're not thinking the same way you were thinking when you put put it together.
Yeah.
Because if I'm sure once we get it, we'll be like, oh, duh.
Nah, maybe.
Alright, I push the H under the left knocker.
That's a good letter. That is a good letter.
Does it feel like anything?
I remind you that the knocker said you need to speak something.
Oh, I say H.
Nothing happens.
It's a word.
But I'm just gonna give you push it. It's not gonna do anything.
Pushing things won't do anything. Huh?
I pull the H.
The door opens. No, the door doesn't open. Oh my god. But I love that H. I love that H.
I thought it meant like halfway there. What's next is in between.
Yeah, halfway between those T's, there's an H.
Which starts the word from left to right. Herd.
So,
What important words do we know that start with H?
the King of Torin, but this has been here for such a long time. I don't think that's...
Yeah, they don't change it every time there's a new king. Maybe they do.
I don't know. Would Lily be able to do a history check as to words that begin with the letter H?
Sir Pen pipes up, my ghost in the machine, and says, "Wait, it didn't start with H. It started with T, right?"
TH?
All right, TH.
How'd you get the H? How'd you get the H, Vinny?
It's halfway between the T's. Diagonally.
Sounds good.
Grasping its Shawn.
Wait, but why is it halfway between the T's?
Because there's a T on the top left and a T on the bottom right.
Right, but how does that... Okay.
If you go diagonally from one T to the other, the H is in between them.
No,
Right,
okay, wait, so hang on. So then there's an H halfway between the T's and it's a capital. Then, like, let's look up...
There's two A's. There's two A's with a D in the middle.
There's two N's with a lowercase k in the middle.
There's two R's, but they are top and bottom, and nothing's really... Well, I guess E would be halfway. So are we just going to write down all these letters?
Yeah, let's see if it...
T, H, T, A, D, L, A, D, A, R, E, R. You said N, K, N, N, K, N. The lowercase h is with an O in the middle. C, but one's a capital and one's a lowercase c.
I think maybe let's not care about those. And I also... I might be grasping at straws. But,
No way, this is it.
We've got maybe Deco.
I say Deco.
D and D have nothing in between. P and P don't have anything in between.
Scramble it.
Maybe.
D and C don't have anything in between.
We've got P's, but they don't really work.
Mm.
V's don't work.
There's two O's that have an L in between.
O-L-O? Uppercase or lowercase O?
Uppercase O's. There's two E's with an S in between.
You got two U's with a G in between.
Yeah.
But it's a lowercase g.
Okay.
Yeah. U, G, U.
It's almost too
All
easy.
right, so we've got GSLOKEDH.
Okay, so now I'm gonna rearrange it in alphabetical order based on the letter of the two.
The Elvish alphabet.
Sean's like, what are you fools doing?
Sir Penn pipes up and says, all the characters on this disc are capital letters.
All right, so then we don't need the lowercase, which means we can cut out the NKN
Sir Penn is the unsung hero
and
here.
G. So we're left with HDEOLS.
Tito.
Shadol? Shadul?
Nothing happens.
That's a place, right?
Yes, SHAYDOOL is a place.
Oh, but spelled differently.
Discerdle.
Oldish?
Discerdle.
Nothing happens. Dromm looks really excited for a minute, but nothing happens.
Which
It's
Dromm's got different. He's saying he's got R's in it.
Why do you have R's in yours?
Because there's an R between the two H's.
Oh, and it's capital?
Yeah.
HEDOLSR.
Hold, sir? Hold, sir. There.
Held.
Shoulder!
What?
I don't know.
Is there you?
No, but
I say shoulder in Elvish. I hit the
No,
door with
it's-
my shoulder.
no, not like, no, it's just SHODLER. I don't know. Or LDER.
Nothing happens. Vinny gets a little bruised shoulder.
Reholds?
Like backwards, I'm getting like held, arst.
Hell to arse, says Dromm. Nothing happens.
Halfway there.
Dolsher?
Hoslerd.
You're always halfway there. What's next lies between.
I think I need to see the picture of the door again.
Yes, yes. I'd say we're about halfway there. So what's between us and the end?
One stupid ass puzzle.
Oh, just noticed the B. B.
Oh, there's a B?
There's a B and a
BND.
Oh, N. Okay.
Okay, so wait.
Nolder.
Oh, and there's ESE. Did we get? Oh yeah, we got that. Never mind. I'm not using the lowercase names.
Maybe we should be.
LDL. Oh, there's an LDL. LDL.
That's the bad one.
Yeah, the ones I've got in order, I've got an ADA, a BND, an ESE, HRH, LDL, OLO, R-E-R-T-H-T.
We need more vowels.
Shawn, can we buy a vowel?
Sure, give me intelligence checks.
Wasn't expecting that to work.
Just Dromm.
I'll do it if you want.
7.
Ooh, 23.
Nice. 12.
23. Vinny, it occurs to you that this is a library. Words, letters form words. There's an order. There's a given order, and this word starts with T.
I'm pretty sure I've got this feeling this word starts with T. I push the letter T.
God damn it, son of a bitch.
We're doing this for the sake of Dromm, since Dromm doesn't really know how to spell or read.
Oh, that's
So
true.
we're trying
That's
to help
true.
him. We're trying to help. We're teaching him how to.
He's doing his best.
So I know this one is T.
And Dromm, Vinny points out the other T to Dromm, and then points out the H that he found in between them.
This is a good day to learn to read.
And I point at the O that's next to the H, and I said, and this one's a knocker.
Alright, so what letters have we got?
So if we're using a T, then that must mean that we're using the outside letters. Are we using outside and inside letters? Because what's next is in between. So we do TH because T is on the outside, H is in between, so then it should be TH. Alright, what's the next one that we come across? Because we don't care about the NKN, right? BNB? But that would be higher up. So are we working from the bottom up?
That is a darn good question.
Let's see if we do bottom up. Alright, so then we have the LDL. This is on ADA maybe? So AD.
Well, is it so if it's T, what's half between that is H.
Right.
And
So
then
it's
it's TH,
TH.
then you go next between that
HR.
THR,
So HR.
and then is there
Between
another
R and R, yeah, E. I think we're getting it.
Yep.
R-E.
Okay, so between E and E, is there another E somewhere?
Yeah, there is another E up here. S.
Up P. So S.
T-H-R-E-S.
Oh, I'm going to guess it's threshold.
I say Three's Company in Elvish.
As Lily says threshold, you hear and the doors start to split apart. The dust of the ages shaking off of them as they open up and the room is unblocked.
Very nice, Shawn. That was good.
That was a good puzzle.
I can't take credit for it. I can't take credit for it. I modified one from dungeonvault.com, so a little shout out to them.
Okay.
All right. You see inside a big dark room with a cat standing near the door. Vinny, you have dark vision?
He does.
Yes.
You see in the back of the room, on the other side of the threshold, a tall humanoid figure.
I say, oh, we are not alone in here. Besides the cat.
Well, I told you that. I told you there was something in the back of the room that was humanoid.
I could see it plain as elves see anything at night. There's a tall humanoid back there.
Well, Dromm, can you do a cantrip of dancing lights? And maybe, I mean, I can do a cantrip of light, so I can certainly light myself up.
Already done.
Okay. Can I light my cat? Can my cat be like a walking light bulb?
Well, hold on a second. So wait, what did you do, Dromm?
I cast dancing lights. And I move it towards this figure.
As you start to as you start to cast it, no, actually that wouldn't happen. It's interesting. All right, yeah, never mind. You cast dancing lights, and you move them into the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, they go into the room. The room gets lit up, and you can see a little better. Let's see. Let's say you guys are not quite.
In that thing.
Yeah, try it.
If it's alive.
The cat's right here, and you can now see that what is in the room. God bless it.
Urukai.
Is some sort of stone golem.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Great. Well, I'm going to run to the bathroom, but the dancing lights last for a minute, so I'll see if I can...
All right, no worries.
Dromm runs to the library bathroom. Conveniently, there's one on this floor. I was going to cast Detect Thoughts to see what it was thinking, but if we know it's a golem, I think we know what it's thinking.
This rocks.
Uh-oh. Since that's the only thing in the room, it must be what's valuable. So we should take that golem. That's what we take with us. That's our new friend.
Is the stone golem possibly part of the tablet, or the tablet is part of the stone golem?
Yeah, see, that's it. They etched the tablet onto the golem.
Well, no, maybe they used the golem, like they made the golem to kind of hide it. Like if we break the golem apart.
The golem ate it, and we have to wait a few hours for the tablet to come out.
Yes, that's exactly what. That's going to take a while to pass, I'm sure. I mean, passing a stone.
I don't want to sit here and watch
not
that.
Pleasant.
Sorry, I was deep in thought for a moment. Did we get the tablet?
Oh, Sir Penn was working on that.
So, we're guessing that if the stone tablet is in this room, it's either a part of the stone golem, or it's being protected, or both.
Okay. I go up. I approach the stone golem.
All right, as you step over the threshold into the room, the stone golem and starts walking toward you.
All right, initiative.
No, I could just
Oh, hey.
meeting friends.
What do you want to do? It's walking toward you.
Hey, I'm Dromm. These are my friends.
So as soon as you start to talk, your mouth is moving. There's no sound coming out of your mouth.
I message it.
All right. You try to message the golem. It does not. Actually, first of all, is message verbal? No, it's semantic, I think, right?
I think it has to be in his brain, or like it's telepathic, right?
Yeah, yeah. No, wow, what? Oh, because you have to whisper a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you try to cast it and whisper a message, and nothing. There's no sound. No sound coming out of you.
Huh. Guys.
You say, then nothing happens. You sort of look back at them. You're like, and they don't hear anything, and the golem is coming closer.
Can we try to talk to him? Like, what's going on?
Dromm, what if you... Can we motion come back out of the room?
And he brings his weapon down. And I think we're going to roll into initiative.
Ooh.
As you try to get out of the room.
Oh, he's not resetting? Still angry.
He's not resetting. All right. 20 to 25, anyone?
Oh, sorry, I should roll for initiative.
Oh, I didn't roll yet.
Initiative.
Yeah. Muted my thing. 21.
Ooh, Vinny, rolling hot.
Yeah.
I'm 7, so it'll take a while for me to go there. Or get my initiative.
This isn't a good battle for me. I can't really hide.
Does my cat get initiative too? Or does it just go...
Yeah, sure. Roll initiative for the cat. I can't remember what the rule is, so.
Well, is it talking to them as a bonus action, or... I don't know. Because it would have its own, or...
Yeah.
It would just be following my commands, right?
Well, I think you telepathically tell it what to do.
Right, but is that a bonus action to telepathically tell it what to do?
I will find out.
Oh, acts independently of you, but always obeys your commands. In
Yeah.
combat, it owns its own initiatives and acts on its own turn.
There you go.
It can't attack, but it can take other actions as normal. Okay.
John, what'd you get?
No, 10, excuse me.
Yeah, it rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. So what does your familiar have?
So I don't know because I didn't get a chance to look up cats, but
Well, just roll a d20. That's fine.
okay.
It's not going to be too much different. This is when Sir Pen needs to appear. Come on, Sir Pen.
11 for my cat.
All right. All right, Vinny, what are you doing?
So I'm going to... So I can do an attack and then do a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try to attack it. I'm going to shoot it with my... I don't want to get near it just yet. I'm going to shoot it with my short bow.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to see if I hit it. Oh man, I rolled a 4. 13 for a hit. Does that hit it?
13 with a short bow?
Yeah, to see if it hits.
It does not hit.
Alright, so for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Shadow Blade.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look worried.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Sir Pen is up. Does one of you have his character sheet up?
I do.
All right, what do you want him to do?
Does anyone know how to play Sir Pen?
He would probably attack with a trident, but he might try to use his ring of sparks or something.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because I don't think he's that close, right?
Ring of Shooting Stars.
None of you have crossed over the threshold except for Dromm and the cat,
Okay.
which you notice has not meowed since you've seen it.
Now he never recharged his. Is his ring of shooting stars one that will regenerate every dawn?
Yes.
Okay, so he's never done that. I'm assuming he's probably at full charge because the last time we used it was probably in the mountains fighting a
full charge.
knife.
Full charge.
Okay.
He's got that.
I think he should probably use that. He would probably detect evil and good.
You're not wrong.
And steering smite.
Moonbeam.
Is Searing Smite the thing that you cast beforehand, and then the next time you hit it, it takes effect? And that's one bonus action, so maybe he should do that on his bonus action?
Oh, I have a spell I could have done to it that would give it disadvantage on certain checks.
Yeah, you could do Searing Smite and then try to attack.
Let's do that.
Want to do that?
So
Yeah.
All right.
So he's gonna do Searing Smite at what, first level? Second
Um,
level?
I think. Oh, he can do it at these others yet. 2d6, 3d6. His Moonbeam might be pretty good too.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Do that second.
Second level?
Do you want to check the boxes, or do you want me to do it?
I don't know if I can. I can't actually edit his form.
Okay, I can. So I'll check a first level Searing Smite.
Second level.
Yeah.
Second level, okay. Bringing out the big guns. All right, and then you're gonna go into the room.
Yes.
All right. He runs up to engage.
Well, I don't know if he needs to. A Searing Smite, he has to make contact.
Well, you know the
Because-
trident's coming next.
Right, because he has to touch, right, for the sear. Like, is that what?
It's a melee weapon, so it wouldn't work with a crossbow, for instance.
Okay, so he has to then attack with his.
The next time you hit a creature with a melee
trident.
weapon.
Okay. Now that was a bonus action. Can he take his regular action?
That would be the attack, yeah.
Right. Okay. So then attack with the trident, I guess.
Yes.
Does he have something better than the trident? I mean, that's a +7, so that's pretty good.
Fireball.
No, it's not fireball. No, it would be trident.
Yeah.
He does have a dagger though too, but the trident does more damage, possibly. If he's using the trident as a two-handed weapon, then he gets to do the 1d8, right, instead of the 1d6.
Correct, yeah, if he hits. Dromm, you're on deck after the cat, but I assume the cat's not going to do too much, so.
Right.
Alright, so roll that attack then.
Do the trident with two hands.
I mean, like, I can't interact with it, so I'm just gonna have to roll dice for it. So it's
And we'll add 7.
1d6 plus 3.
Well, no. Do the d20 and we'll add 7 to
Oh.
see if it hits.
Okay. So does it hit 17? 17 hit?
17 hits!
Oh! So now it's 1d8.
Alright, so then,
1d8
and then
plus 3.
Okay.
and you're going to do 2d6 extra damage.
Plus 3.
Fire damage.
So 6.
So 6, and then
So our
You
1d8
said-
plus 3 is a total of 6 damage.
we have to do the Searing Smite damage.
Oh, and what was that? 2d something?
You said it was 2d6 for Searing Smite at level 2.
Right,
Yep.
2d. Okay, so that damage will be 9.
Plus 6, right? 2d6
2d6 is
plus
9.
plus 6, or is it just 2d6?
I think it's just 2d6.
Oh, it's just 2d6.
Yeah.
Okay. So
2d6.
plus another 9, so
Yeah.
that's a total of 15, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Alright.
it depends.
So the flames, let's see, so, okay, so I need to do something at the start of each of my turns. Okay, the trident didn't seem to phase it at all.
Oh, okay, so. But the fact that we did hit, did the Searing Smite seem to do something?
Yes, it took damage from the magical fire.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so then I guess 9.
Okay. Cat's turn.
Alright, I think the cat is going to run by the I don't know if I want to run close enough to invoke an attack of opportunity. And clearly stone is not going to help. So I think the cat is just going to maybe step closer to the side of the wall. So farther away from the stone golem's feet.
Okay. Dromm, you're up.
Cats like to get in the way of people's feet.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, I mean, you could have the cat take the help action. Which would, get it up in its business and basically give the next person who attacks advantage.
Oh.
But it's within attacking distance of the golem then at that point.
Right. Yeah. Can I do a hold action for it?
Sure.
That if there's someone who's about to attack, it can then run and use its motion.
Sure. All right, Dromm, what are you doing?
Okay, so it's a good question. It's a really good question, Shawn.
Lily, you're on deck.
Okay.
Okay, so this room is roughly, 40 feet?
Yeah, it's exactly 40 feet deep.
Perfect for a golem.
Actually, I guess it's 45 technically. But yeah, and then it's 30 feet wide.
Okay. Cool. Okay, good to know. Good to know for later. So I'm going to use a bonus action to manifest my echo 15 feet north of me, just basically behind and to the side of the dude. I am going to do an action surge. So I guess the first action before the surge. The first action is going to be casting mirror image.
Hold on 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Ah!
Yay!
Nice.
Just in time.
I missed the whole thing.
You were so helpful throughout the entire process.
I'm glad. I just woke up from my slumber. I must have been sleepwalking.
You were doing a great job, though.
Thank you. Is it over?
No.
No, now we're fighting a stone golem.
Okay, cool.
So you
Sorry,
got
guys.
you did a magical strike and a regular strike with the trident. The magical one landed, but the regular strike did not really seem to face him any.
Oh,
So we want to stick with magic.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Is my character, is someone playing it? Is it up to...
Well, you can now play it.
Yeah, you're good to take over. They just had one turn of combat. Before that, there was some puzzle solving, which you acted as the ghost in the machine.
You were actually very helpful.
And it seems as though you never reset your character to have long rest.
I actually did that.
Oh, you
so
did it.
You're accurate now. And then I did the one spell.
Okay.
Oh.
You're good to go. I mean,
Is his ring
when your guys up.
Oh, you still need to fix your ring of shooting stars to say. I'm assuming that it should be 6 of 6.
Done.
Okay, never mind.
All of them are used?
No, none of them are used. You're good.
Oh.
But Dromm, what was your second thing, Dromm?
Okay, so I'm gonna cast mirror image.
Does that have verbal components?
God damn it!
Oh.
I am not gonna cast mirror image, Shawn. Instead,
I mean, you could maybe if you
Left the room.
interesting. 3 feet of movement. I'm 10 feet from the door?
You're only like 6 feet would get you out of the room.
Okay, I'm gonna run out of the room and cast mirror image and then run back in.
Okay. And what does that do? That makes like 2 more of you?
That makes 3 more of me.
There are 8 more of you! Oh my
Nice.
god!
It is a library. We should be quiet in here.
Alright, I'm gonna,
They appear in my space, so
Oh, right. So it's like when they attack, there's a chance it might hit a mirror, right?
yeah.
Okay. Alright, so...
And then I run back in, and let's see. So now I'm going to attack. And I don't think I want to get within range of him, so I think maybe where I am is good. And I'm going to attack from the Echo's position. But that's not going to do anything, is it, if I just attack?
Is the echo... Are the Echo's attacks magical?
I
Probably.
don't know.
I mean, it's an echo. It's not really a thing.
Well, they might be able to physically pick something up.
Is it effectively attacking with your weapon?
I added a familiar.
That's a good question. How do I
An
find
extra.
out?
You do manage extra.
Well, first question is your weapon magical?
Oh, you know what? I have a magical short sword, don't I?
I don't know.
You should have a get the Yankee something, right?
I have one that I don't use. If you want, you can use it.
I have a +3. I have a weapon short sword, very rare, and it's purple.
Oh.
I have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
So you're using a magical weapon?
Yes. Short answer, yes. I attack him from the Echo's position with my short sword, and
Roll that attack, baby!
2 attacks. Okay. So I've got a 19,
19 hits.
and the 12 probably does not.
12 does not.
Okay. But the one that hits does 8 damage.
8 magical damage. Alright. Lily.
Alright, I am going to cast a cantrip. I'm still outside, right?
Yep.
So I can do a verbal. I am going to cast Chill Touch, which I create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave.
Ooh, alright.
On a hit, it takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, its hand clings onto its target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls, but this is not undead, right?
This is not undead.
Okay. Alright, so Chill Touch. Here we go. Let's see if we hit. Nope, probably not. 13?
13 misses.
Okay. Alright, I don't think I can use my bonus action fighting because I didn't use a fighting tool, so that might be all I can do.
I guess technically the cat would have assisted Dromm? Or Dromm's Echo, I guess? Right? Because that was your trigger.
That just means you would have had advantage, right?
Yeah, so I would let. Sorry, I know it's not you, but your cat Dromm. If you wanted to have advantage on that second attack you took.
Let's not change the past.
Okay.
But
Now the
I
cat,
probably will attack the
should
student
probably then stay, I guess.
Okay. All right. Which brings us to the golem.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Next time I should throw my dice.
Yeah, I sat up.
So the Echo, Serpen, and Dromm, you feel this sort of like arcane energy flow through you, and I'm gonna need each of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh,
We're
great.
still getting kicked out of this library.
13.
13.
Mhm.
And I guess your echo. I don't know how this affects echoes.
If it has to make a saving throw, it uses your saving throw bonus for the roll. So it's either I should roll again and
I guess so.
Okay.
And then Sir Pen.
3.
3. All right. 2 fails. Solid. Sir
23.
Pen. 23. All right, Sir Pen. You feel this when you shake it off. However, Dromm, you are slowed. You become lethargic. You can no longer use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you cannot make more than one attack on your turn.
Bummer.
And you can take either an action or a bonus action, but not both. But you can repeat the saving throw at the end of every turn.
Okay.
But speaking of saving throws, or rather, speaking of things, I need to make something for the Sir Pen's Searing Smite. Because I am currently on fire. And I do not like to be on fire.
Stone.
Let's
on
see.
fire.
I make a Constitution save. Wow. And I have advantage, and I still failed. So I'm going to take... So, Dromm, can you roll 2d6 for your fire damage to me?
Actually, that should be Pen, right? Or
I'm sorry, Pen, yeah. Sir Pen.
Which kind of...
Needs
Sorry,
two-
what's the save?
2d6.
Could you roll 2d6 fire damage for me?
2d6 fire damage. 6.
And that is...
11.
Alright, so it takes 11 fire damage. Alright, that takes us to the top of the round. Vinny.
All right. So,
Sir Pen, you're on deck.
is it very well lit now because of the dancing lights, or is it still kind of dim?
There's dancing
Oh,
lights, and the
fire.
the golem itself has magical fire surrounding it, so it's pretty well lit in here.
That's nice. Okay.
And Sir Pen, just so you know, when you're in this room, you cannot you can speak, but there's no sound being made.
Wait, sorry. Should I also be rolling for damage to the echo?
or
No,
is the echo just slow?
no, the echo is slowed. Yeah, sorry, you don't take damage though. The damage was from the fire to the golem. The golem's slow doesn't do damage.
Got it. Sorry, I'm with
No,
you.
no worries. Sorry, Vinny, what are you doing?
All right. So I'm going to try and attack it. I'm going to go in. And I'm going to try and attack it with my magically imbued sword.
Okay.
All right. So hopefully I'm going. Is it engaged with someone?
Oh, it's flanked, baby.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So first I'm going to try and hit it with my short sword here. Come on, baby, big money. 21. Does that hit?
That hits. And you
All right.
You have
Okay.
advantage if you want to try to get a crit.
Yes, I'll try that again. All right, here goes. Rolling again. Nope, 11.
Okay. All right,
Okay,
so
so-
21 hits.
21 hits. So I'm gonna roll. So my where the heck is it? Shadow Blade is 2d8. So rolling that for damage, and that's 12. So that's 12 psychic damage.
Whoa, nice. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
It might not have a brain.
Oh no.
Yeah, as the sword tries to infect the creature's brain, you get the feeling it didn't do anything.
So some whips in there. Okay. All right. So then, based on what I've seen with Sir Pen and his
Can it
triton-
still not do other just magic damage, or only the psychic damage?
Does it do? Yeah, what kind of damage does it? It only does psychic?
Yeah, so it changed my sword from, I guess, I don't know, physical to do 2d8 psychic damage on each hit.
Yeah, that's interesting. Sorry.
Well. All right. So then I've got my Well, can I do my sneak attack thing?
Sure.
But it doesn't matter because that's all physical, right?
But it's with your magical sword.
But it.
But it's psychic damage.
You don't have.
Ooh.
What about your other sword? Your Githyanki sword?
Well, I don't have that equipped. It's like, I mean, I guess I can get that out.
You could use your action to swap them out, I guess. I mean,
Well,
is it-
I was
where-
gonna use my action. I was gonna cast Hex on it. That's my bonus action.
Does it have verbal components?
Sure does.
You'd have to take an attack of opportunity to leave the room.
All right, so. All right. I'm going to use an action to swap my swords.
All right, sounds good.
And that's it for me, I guess.
All right, Sir Pen,
So I did Searing Smite in my last turn.
you did it while you were outside of the room, though.
Okay, so I see. So now I'm like right there. in
And,
his
and to be fair, your Searing Smite is still active, so
Searing Smite will help my next attack, right? With a melee weapon. Okay.
that has happened. Its lingering effect is what's still active. So if you were to attack with your trident, which is not magical, you would do no damage, and your Searing Smite wouldn't activate again because it's already active. So I don't recommend a straight attack with the trident right now.
We were going to use your ring of shooting stars.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but my stars I should be at 0 slots, right? Like
No,
I'm
you should
used.
be full up. You should be.
Okay,
able to
so I
use all
have three that are used there.
You technically should have all 6 because many a dawn has come and passed since the last time you used it.
Yeah, I'll fix that. But okay, so let me just. The guy in the night, he's the stone. What's it?
This
Who's
is
this guy?
the stone golem.
Stone Golem. And then who's the Birdman behind?
That's that's the Echo Drum.
Oh,
It's the only Lego that has a blue skin, but it does look like a bird.
The guy, yeah, I think he was a merchant at one point.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so I will go with the Ring of Shooting Stars,
All right.
and I forget if I want to do the stars or the ball lightning. But the ball lightning could hurt everyone else.
All right,
So-
Drum, you're on deck, Drum.
Okay. You know exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, so I'll use 2 charges for ball lightning,
Okay.
and then
So how many would you like to create? You can create 1 to 4 3-foot diameter spheres.
I'm gonna do 2 spheres.
2 spheres. All right.
So that would be, so you need to do a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw.
So you're going to move them both into the golem.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, interesting. So you see him sort of like start to get hit by one of them, and then he gets out of the way, as if he almost got hit. All right, so
I could have made.
all right, so do 5d4.
For the damage.
Yeah, Yeah, he's only taken from one of them. But it does look like it does damage.
12.
12. Alright. It's an even 40 damage total you've done to him. Or all of you have done. Alright.
Get that golem.
My cat will mouth a meow
Nice.
and
Alright.
probably start licking its paws.
Alright. Perfect. Drum, you're up.
Okay, so Dromm is going to make his way at half speed to the the other side of the threshold.
Back outside.
Yep. And then he's going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. I've already forgotten. Why do you have this ring around you? What does that signify again?
My mirror image.
Oh, you're slowed. Right.
Oh, slow. Sorry. Yeah.
Actually, no, I think it was the mirror image. So we need another ring for slow. Good work, everybody. Okay, yeah, so you're casting Chromatic. Okay, go for it.
Yep. Okay, so... 24 to hit.
That hits.
Cool. So we're going to do fire damage, right? Because we like that.
Sure.
That's the thing.
Fire damage seems to hurt it.
Watch out for books.
16?
16
That's a
fire.
shitty roll. Oh well.
16 fire damage.
Wait, was that a fireball?
Yeah. No, a chromatic orb.
Oh.
That would be a really bad fireball.
Yeah. Bad luck.
There's a level 1 fireball.
That's still a 5d8. Oh well.
All right. That's your action. You can't take a bonus. That's your turn.
Cool.
Oh, wait, you can do the saving throw. Do the saving throw again.
Oh yeah. Wisdom?
Yes. Sorry, yes.
10.
You're looking for a 17.
I did not get a 17. I got a 10.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said then. I don't know why I thought you said then. All right.
Rubbing it in.
That brings us to Lily. Sorry.
Alright, so Shawn, I realize that I have war magic, which means if I use a cantrip as my first action, I can use a 1-weapon attack bonus action. So I didn't do anything my first time. Can I take it now?
When you're next to him?
Well, no. No, so it's just a 1-weapon attack. It doesn't say it has to be melee.
Oh, yeah. You want to fire a crossbow or something?
Well, I have my dagger.
Your magical dagger. Yeah, okay, sure.
My bonded dagger.
Throw that.
3.
Throw that magical dagger.
Yeah. So does this count towards my first time when I should have taken it?
That sounds fine. I'm okay with that.
All right. So throwing dagger.
Yep.
And that is a 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
And its damage is 8.
All right.
Pretty good dagger throw.
All right. So now, current Lily, what are you doing?
All right. So current Lily, I think she wants to try to do the same. Well, she can also do 3 attacks in combat now because she gets extra attacks. You can attack 3 times whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
So you could do 3 dagger attacks from afar.
Yeah, I'm thinking that I might do that. I did like the idea of trying the chill touch though, because that's 3d8 necrotic damage if I can hit it, but I don't even know if necrotic will hurt it because it doesn't really seem to be alive.
No, psychic damage should work.
All right, so I'm going to do the dagger.
Okay.
And I think that so just to be sure, if I take the attack 3 times, I don't use the modifier for the second two? Just the first one? Because I know dual wielding, it's one I can use the modifier, but the second I cannot.
Correct. But if you have extra attack, you can use it for the first two.
Okay, so I could use it for the first two.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so here comes dagger attack number 1. That is a 23 to hit. I'm guessing that hits.
Wow.
Yep.
Because it's a plus 10. Oh, and that's 10 damage.
Nice.
Okay, second dagger, because I just bond it back, which is instantaneous. Here we go. That is a 26.
Yeah.
So then this one is just a 1d4, not plus 6.
Wait, the damage would be the same?
The damage, but I thought it wasn't, that I'm not allowed the modifier. Like, it's 1d4 plus 6.
Damage is always it's whether so on the third attack you won't get as high a plus to see if it hits. Damage will be the same all across. I'm fairly certain.
I thought it was the other way around. I thought my hit was always the same, but damage was not.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. Then 3 plus 6 is 9.
She's right.
All right. So then my last dagger attack, do I not add plus 10? What do I add?
Oh no, you're right. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack. Wow, I'm such a fool. Yeah,
All right.
good.
Well, I'll just make the third one the second one, and the second one the third one. Does that make sense?
Sure. So wait,
Okay.
what's the total damage from those two?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
I can't remember. The last one was
It's my
3
fault.
plus 6.
3 plus 6 is 9.
Yeah, but the one before that I think was 10. Because I think it was 4 plus 6.
So one of those, so 19 minus 6, so 13.
Okay. 13.
All right.
All right, and so now this one I can add the 6 again?
Wait, what? I thought that was the third one.
No, I haven't done the third one yet. That's what I said. Can I just make the one I just did technically my third one and roll my second one right now? I'm going to roll and not add the modifier.
No, I'm so this is totally my fault.
It was 4 plus 6, 3 plus 6, and I haven't rolled anything again.
Okay, got it. Okay, great. All right.
So now I'm going to roll and not add anything.
Well, you can add it to the attack, just not the.
Right, to the damage.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, great.
All right, we're all on the same page. Here comes my
My
hit.
fault. Sorry, everybody. Yeah,
25 to hit,
that hits.
and then damage is 4.
Okay. All right. This golem's pissed. It's going to slam into. Actually, first I'm going to see if I can get my. Oh, interesting. All right, I'm going to 22 to hit Serpin. I'm assuming that hits. You're going to take 19 bludgeoning damage, Serpin.
All right.
17. Does a 17 hit, Vinny?
Oh, I actually have to check because it does hit.
All right.
Oh, but can I do my shield reaction?
Because he's not slow.
Right.
You are not slow.
The shield speaking thing.
Good question. It is. Guess I'm not doing that.
All right.
I form a
19.
Fall and whimper.
19 damage. All right, that brings us to Vinny, who just
Okay,
took
well.
19 damage.
Yeah, ow.
Serpent's
All right.
on deck.
But I got my new Gift Yankee sword equipped, right? And
Yeah,
so
you do.
all the damage that does is magical, right?
Sure. It's
Okay,
a silver.
sure.
It's a silvered sword. Yep.
All right. So I'm going to try to smack it again.
Smack that golem.
Here I go. See if I can hit it. Ooh,
That was
ooh.
close.
26 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on. It was the wrong one. That had a +9 modifier.
What is that?
That's my short sword.
That's your short sword?
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta do it again because Gift Yankee sword has a +3.
That doesn't make sense. That would only have a +3, not a +9.
I don't know. I don't make the rules here. I just assume this thing's right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Sorry. All right,
Is your short sword the magical one? But it's the psychic
No.
magical one.
10.
That's just it. That's what's weird. Is that the Gift Yankee sword, which is supposed to be magical, is less hit.
Yeah, that's why I don't use it.
No, but I think that might be wrong. It should be +3 to your +9.
I don't know if it's that kind of magical sword, is it?
You didn't put it in properly. You just made a custom thing.
I didn't even spell it right.
I know.
Anyway, so I did not hit with my Gift Yankee sword. What that boils down to.
No, it should be. It should be +9. I think.
Yeah, it should be +9.
Well, I don't know why it's not +9.
It shouldn't be any worse than your normal sword.
I think
It should be better than your normal sword.
No, that's why I never use it.
Well, this is a long sword. Are you proficient with longsword?
Oh, maybe not.
I'm not sure how to tell.
Here. Short sword, simple weapon. No, long sword.
Longsword, yeah.
Long sword. So you should be able to add your proficiency.
All right, let's call it
Just
+9.
Well, so if we call it +9, then my original roll was true,
Okay.
which was 26.
Okay, great.
We're going with that? Okay, all right.
Oh.
Plus,
that.
you were flanked, right? So you would have an advantage anyway.
All right, so I'm going with that. So then it's 1d8, 1d10. What the hell is this? Oh, slashing. All right. I don't know. There's 2 hits here. I clearly didn't.
I
put
think
this in
it's
right.
if you're using one hand versus two hands.
All right. I'm gonna. I guess.
Two hand is bigger.
Okay. I'm gonna do it with 2 hands. Slashing. There it goes. 4 damage.
All
Looking
right.
good.
All right. Sounds good.
Once again, weird that it doesn't have a plus your modifier.
Well, it's because I clearly didn't put it in right. Is this golem's engaged with me, right? Because I'm the last person it hit.
Yes.
All right, so, can I use my action to slink out of the room?
Do you have disengage?
A rogue can take the. What can a rogue do? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, you can take a disengage action, which
Yeah.
is to get away without invoking an attack of opportunity, right?
Use your bonus action to do that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna distract it with jazz hands and then sneak out the door.
Okay.
We gotta look up the difference.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's no reason to have it if it's not even as good as your regular sword.
Well, that's why I've just been bringing it along.
Well, it can kill people in the astral plane. That's something.
Yeah.
All right. Serpent. The cat
So would
and Dromm are on deck.
would I be able to go back to my normal weapons now since the smite is worn off?
Oh shoot! Actually, no. I was supposed to try to save against that. I did not. Can you roll 2d6 for me?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
6.
All right. I take another 6 fire damage on my. So I'm still on fire.
Okay.
But your
So
your non-magical weapons don't seem to hurt this golem.
oh. Okay. So I guess I'll have to use my
Ring?
ring again. This time, maybe I will try. Well, the shooting star is the same thing in terms of 15. I'll just use the ball lightning again. There's a 15. Does he have a 15 saving throw?
How many spheres are you making?
2. Oh yeah, 2.
All right. Wow. Both hit.
Nice.
Mm.
So I do 5d4 or 10d4? Oh.
10d4, baby.
Ooh, that's damage.
Lightning crackles.
21.
21. As the lightning, as the sort of the brightness of the lightning fades, you can see this golem. Pieces of it are just falling off, revealing holes in its chest, its legs. But it's still up. But it's looking bloodied. All right.
Do we know how much was that?
You've done 118 total.
118 total.
Nice
You're not slowed, so that was your action. Any bonus action? Any non-verbal bonus action?
Ensnaring. If it's a V, that means it's verbal.
Yeah.
I know.
Or you could leave the room, but you would incur an attack of opportunity.
No, I don't have any. I just
Okay.
have 2-weapon fighting, but you said nothing works on this guy, right?
You'd need a magical weapon of some kind.
A firebolt?
Firebolt, cantrip?
Yeah. Is that magical? No.
It's actual fire, though.
I mean, that would hurt it if it doesn't have verbal components.
Oh, it does. It has verbal and somatic.
Yeah, somatic is the movements.
Oh.
All right, I think it's the cat's turn.
The cat might wander closer to Lily,
All right.
rub up against her leg.
All right, it meows once it's outside the room. Dromm. Lily's on deck.
Alright, so when do I roll my save thing again? Is that the end of the turn or at the
It's
beginning?
the end of your turn.
Okay. So then,
By the way, did you roll wild magic for chromatic orb?
oh no, I did not.
Ooh, yeah. Because that's what we need.
Yep.
But if it's a somatic, does it not matter if it's the somatic or it just happens no matter what?
I'm outside, so
Oh, okay. Great. I'm in danger.
I didn't for either of the 2 spells, but I passed both. So
All right.
from that, those up to
Wait, what was the first one? Oh, mirror. Okay.
first turn. Yeah.
Okay. What are you doing, you
then-
slow mofo?
Okay, so just settle in. Let's get that. So I'm gonna do another chromatic orb.
Oh, yes.
What level? Let's do this one at 2. 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
22 damage.
22 damage.
Nice. Very nice.
22.
Fire as well. Sorry, I should.
Fire, fire.
All right. Lily.
Okay. She's gonna do her 3 daggers again because that seems to be working for her.
Wait,
All right. So
Drum had his hand up. What do you got, Drum?
I'm sorry. I should do my save.
Oh, yeah, you should use it.
Darn it.
You're still slowed. Sorry.
Yep. Sorry. Sorry, Lily.
that's okay. All right. 23 to hit.
23
and
hits.
10 for my first damage.
Okay.
All right. This time I will do it correctly.
Okay.
25 to hit.
Nice. God, she's had some
And this
good
is
attacks.
without only one. One to damage. And then my third attack is another 25 to hit. And 9. So
That's
she's
that's
doing
with the
about-
that's with the addition.
That is with the addition.
Okay.
So a
Okay.
total of 20 for her.
All right. All right. Am I still getting hit by fire? What was your save on the fire, Serpen? What is your spell save?
Where would I find that?
At the top of your spell page.
Oh,
Your
the
spell.
firebolt?
Your save DC. Higher than 12?
I'm
Or 12 or higher?
Click on your thing for spells.
Yeah, I'm in the spells.
I look at the very top underneath where it says description, and it should say number save DC.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
14.
14? All right.
I can't find it.
All right, roll your 2d6. He's still on fire.
Who, me?
Yep.
Okay.
I have it in the description.
It's the searing smite that keeps on burning.
7.
Smite.
All right. He is moving out of your range if you want to take an attack of opportunity, but I don't know if you have anything that can do magical damage, so that might not matter. He's going to walk up to the three of you. And you need to each give me a wisdom saving throw. Vinny, Lily, and Dromm.
Oh,
Dromm is already slowed, so don't worry about it.
I'm outside the door, but it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, he walked up to you guys.
Oh, my wisdom's -1. This is gonna be good.
I got a 27.
I'm
right.
going to actually use my Indomitable so that I can re-roll a saving throw that I failed.
Whoa, nice. You're looking for a 17 or higher.
I failed.
Serpent pass.
Now,
All right, you guys are slow.
all right. So I can only do one attack.
You can do one action. So if you
Right.
take the attack action, I think you can actually still do your second attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I just can't do 3 of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's not terrible.
It's not too bad.
Does that also count for my war magic? That if I use my action to cast cantrip, I can make 1 weapon attack? Oh, but that's as a bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Just sort of put that on both of you. Okay. All right. Vinny. What's up, slow Vinny? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm slow. I may have found the right sword. Really not sure. But it has a hit DC of -1. So, not sure that's so great. But even if it's
Because it's a great sword and not a long sword.
yes, I guess
I
I'm not
think we
proficient
still
in great
we
swords.
still found the wrong one.
I think we need that. I mean, I might have invented something that doesn't exist in their database. So.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty close.
Because
But
it says it cuts the silvery cord, but
yeah, I just pulled it out of my backpack.
I don't think it's greater.
I'm going for it though. I'm going for it. I'm gonna do my -1 DC. Who knows? I got nothing else. Here we go. And I rolled a nat 1, so a 0. Does a 0 hit?
not this time. Sorry.
So I pretty much pulled it out and went like, whoa, and fell over or something.
But very slowly.
Yes, very slowly. This is great.
That's a
Just
good turn.
wonderful.
That's a solid turn right there.
I'm just gonna lay on the ground and just stay there.
We gotta find out what that actual sword is.
Sir Pen, you're up.
It's the end of my turn.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah. There's a cricket. I gotta get it.
I guess all I can do is the ring of. It's my ring of shooting stars. There's really nothing else, right?
If you leave the room, you can cast some spells. He's not engaged with you anymore.
Well, I still have my 2 charges. I'm using the ring. Here we go.
All right, go for it.
One
But
more
don't
time.
waste them. No,
Let me
no,
think.
no. If you use them all,
Oh.
don't use them all. Leave one.
Who, me?
Yeah, leave at least one shooting star charge.
Why?
Because I think there are some things that if you use all the charges, then it crumbles and falls
What?
apart. We don't want to find out if that's what happens to your ring.
Really? Fairy fire. So fairy fire.
Well, I'm having a little trouble.
Verbal component though. So I can't use that, right?
If you leave the room, you can.
Okay. So how about I just leave the room?
All right. You sneak out over here and you cast Fairy Fire?
Yeah.
All right. What do I need to do? Save on something?
Let me go back to the fairy fire. So you need to dexterity save 14.
I fail. Jeez Louise.
I don't know what the damage is.
I don't think it does damage. I think it makes everyone else hit me easier. I'm fairly certain.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, anybody has advantage if the attacker. Okay.
Wait, do you have Fairy Fire?
Yeah, I can use fairy fire. I can use 1 charge for fairy fire.
Oh, from the ring. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. All right. So what? So let's see. So everyone has advantage on it. Is that what's going on?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within a range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature has advantage if the attacker can see it.
All right. So it's on fire, and it's glowing. What color is your arcane ring light?
Oh, that was violet.
All right. Sounds good. Dromm, what are you doing?
Wait, is the Searing Smite still?
Yes, I take that on my turn though.
Oh yeah.
What's up,
Okay,
What's up, double slow? You're doing fine.
Hey man, what's up? I'm just gonna trade places with my my echo.
Oh, I love it.
And I guess that's my turn. Let me roll. 4.
Brutal. Oh wow. All right. We lost our music here. What's going on with my stream deck? Oh well, that's okay. Lily. Slow Lily.
All right. So she's going to now throw 2 daggers.
All right.
Because she doesn't get to take her
It is-
normal dual action.
It is right in front of you. You don't have to throw anymore.
Oh, I don't have to throw it. Okay, well, all right. Not like it matters that much, but
Yeah.
Oh, well, if that's the case, then I might actually use my scimitar.
Is your scimitar magical?
It is just bonded.
I would not recommend using it then.
Okay, so dagger it is. Here we go. Attempt number 1, 23 to hit. And damage is 9.
Nice. Nice.
And then for
This
my
thing
second
is-
one, is this with or without my attack or my damage bonus?
It would be with it because this is your extra attack.
Oh, okay. All right. So to hit, 27.
Jeez Louise, I don't think you've gotten under a 20.
Oh, well, when I did my, that's 9 to hit, damage, but when I did my chill touch, that was less than, that was
That's
12,
true.
I think. 11 or 12.
All right, this thing is looking rough. Super rough. All right, it is going to try to shake off this stupid fire. Yes, the fire goes out. And it is going to and start to shut the doors.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God damn it.
All right.
Time to get those open.
Vinny, you're up.
Here we go. Savior of the day. All right. Got my -1 hit
No,
DC.
use, no. I guess change that back to the 9. Or just add 9.
Yeah, you can. You should have a. Yeah, it should be the same as a short sword.
It should be the same.
All right. I'm just going to pretend that's my short sword is the magic one.
But it's a long sword, so you should be able to do. I know. We'll figure it out, but just not right now.
All right. So here goes. It doesn't matter. Well, does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit.
But but the fairy fire gives him advantage, right?
Oh, it sure does. Yeah, fairy fire.
Oh, all right. So I'll go again. 22.
That hits.
All right. So this should be magical gift Yankee
Yeah.
stuff. All right.
So are
Here
you
goes.
using one-hand or two-handed?
I'm doing two-handed here. Here
All
we
right,
go.
so that's the 1d10.
All right. So this should be damage 12.
Oh my god. All right. It is barely holding on.
Ah.
The doors are closing. Sir Penn, what are you doing?
I'm still outside.
You're still outside.
So,
Doors
what
are
can
closing.
So can I use my firebolt now?
Dromm looks at you from inside, pleadingly, and you let loose your firebolt.
So
But I
does
thought
a
you weren't.
does a 10 hit?
A 10 does not hit.
Oh no.
It flies through, over its shoulder, into the room. Dromm sees it goes by him.
Wait, I get 2 actions, so I can do it again, right?
Well, that is a spell.
Oh.
So you have a bonus action, but I don't know
But
if
he's
you...
slow.
Yeah, well, no, you're not slow. He's,
Yeah,
Oh, he's not.
He passed.
he's passed everyone.
Oh, that's nice. Well, here's the thing. Maybe you should stay inside, because I could just stay threshold again, I'm assuming.
Oh, it might not work the same when it closes.
But if I go in there, I'll be stuck in there. If you guys go in there, you can misty step out.
What are you doing, Nakul? What are you doing, Sir Penn? I don't know if you have any bonus actions that are attacks, so... But you could do your movement if you want.
Yeah, I'll move.
Alright. Into the room? Anywhere in particular?
Yeah, I guess there's fine.
Okay. Dromm.
All right, I slowly move 15 feet up.
Okay. You're behind
and
it.
then
You get
attack with
advantage.
My short sword.
Is your short sword magical? Yeah, it is.
It does.
You get advantage because you're now flanked.
28.
Fairy fire.
28 hits.
7 damage.
Alright, how do you want to do this?
I want to hit him square on the back. So, yeah.
Alright.
However, it'd be ideal if it breaks him, but let me know.
You move
Right
up.
down the middle.
You fight against the lethargy that's plagued you for so much of this battle. You muster your strength and you swing your magical short sword into the back of the neck, and you... One arm falls off, hits the floor. No sound is made as it hits the floor. The other arm falls. The weapon in it falls outside the threshold, and you hear this ringing clang as it hits, and then the rest of the golem falls to the ground silently, and you see sort of on the top of the rubble pile a fragment of tablet with etchings on it in some language you do not understand.
All languages.
But the battle is over.
Oh man,
Nice.
that was good stuff.
And any immediate things? Because it is pretty late, so I want to be cognizant of your time.
I guess Dromm would want to exit back out the threshold so we can ask the rest of the guys if all libraries are like this.
All right, Drum walks out. What do you say?
Is this a normal library thing?
I don't know how the elves do it, but this is not like the library at the university in Wesleyville.
Okay.
Don't have overdue books.
But I don't think all libraries are hiding a tablet that dragons want within its depths.
Well, if it's a good library, it'll have it.
So, and then I also pulled up the tablet piece and so
Ooh.
Is this a good idea for us to be taking this tablet out of here? I mean, it's not like this golem was that hard to defeat in terms of like if a dragon came by and tried to kill it, I'm sure it would have very easily.
We should have made that decision before we spent all this time killing this golem. We killed the golem. We earn that tablet. It's ours to take.
All right. Who's gonna
all right.
hold
So
on to
let
it
me
then?
give it maybe to Vinny because he can probably hide it better
Okay.
on the way out.
I stick it in my shirt.
I put on your inventory.
Important golem tablet.
There you go.
Is that an IGT?
No, don't just write that. We'll never remember what that is in another couple months.
And because this was a flashback, as we know, and
Yes.
we otherwise are outside, we must have made it out.
Exactly. You must have made it out, and the cat survived, so it all makes sense.
Yeah. The cat was being a cat.
Amazing how that worked out. All right, we will pick up next time on the ship as it enters Lake Saline. And thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time on BND Live.